Every Sunday, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden gives us great advice for do-it-yourself home improvements. Pat talks about what flowers you should be planting this spring and the flowers you need to stay away from.
Isn't this beautiful? People love this little blue lobelia. You know what? They buy it like it's going crazy. And you know, now we are in planting time. We are, early May now. Frost-free date is May 8th. We look at the forecast, no problems. It looks like it's pretty clear. Now, if there's frost, don't blame me. All right, so anyways, the problem here that I always find fascinating in selling plants is people buy what looks beautiful. This is blue lobelia, all right? So if you are a great gardener, if you always take your books back on time to the library, if you're always early, you send in your RSVP cards, get this plant because you're on top of it. The rest of you don't buy this because this is very unforgiving. Even though it's beautiful, you let it dry out once, it's dead. So those little the brown you see coming out of hanging baskets midsummer, that's where the blue lobelia was. So you don't want to use that. So we have so many of these plants. Look at these plants. Aren't they gorgeous? Well, a lot of these aren't very good plants, all right? So this one right here, this is a little argyranthemum, beautiful plant, but when it grows up, it gets kind of ratty looking on the bottom. This is a teacher gift. This is a Gibara Daisy, and every teacher should have one so she can go home and kill it at home. But you don't, I stop people. If you buy too many of these, I will stop you. I won't let you buy them. Well, maybe I will. All right, and then some of them are early spring ones. This is beautiful, but the problem is the hotter it gets, the daisy kind of shrinks. It's called Osteo Spearman, and then pretty soon it's gone. Now it'll be great in the fall again, but you have to know that. Same thing with this. This is a cool weather snow princess. So, but again, beautiful in a 4-inch pot, and here's the biggest sucker of the one. This one actually smells like glue. Everyone loves this. It's called Bacopa. But you know what? Midsummer, it's all green because it goes out of bloom. All right, so now let me show you some plants that don't look so great that are great plants. This is called Petunia. Doesn't look that exciting, does it? Well, this is a tremendous plant for the shade. All right, it's called Petunia with a T. I'd spell the rest of it if I knew how. All right, comes in different colors. Look for it. It goes crazy in the shade. You'll love that plant. Look at that little poor thing, Lantana. Now we're selling more and more of this, but this is how Lantana looks in the early spring. Not very exciting. This stuff loves the sun and will go crazy. High sun. Here's another one. Look at this. Scaevola comes in pink, blue, and white. This would be a great substitute as a filler for this plant that's not going to be blooming for all that long. All right, so get this one. But again, it's sometimes going to look like that. It doesn't look great. So, but Scaevola or fanflower is the other name for it. There it is in blue, and it'll just come out of there. A beautiful plant that we should be selling more. This is a coleus, it's called chocolate drop, that will actually cascade over a pot. So very simple, some easy stuff, but you gotta know what you're doing. All right, so look at this, look at the petunia in there, royal velvet petunia. So a lot of times people go, well, I want the same thing. Well, this isn't the same thing. This is a standard little petunia plant. This is a vegetative plant. So you have to make sure you buy the right plants when you're buying them. All right, now maybe you're not into gardening at all. Maybe you want to do something simple. Get yourself a pot. This is my tip. Get a good potting mix, so no soil. You want a soilless mix. This is like Miracle Grow or one. Just look for premium potting mix, not potting soil. Go pick yourself out a 10-inch hanging basket. Put the soil in there. Take this out. Take the hanger off. Boom. You're done.
Easy enough.